What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Sleepy here for those that don't know. And today we're going to be talking about how to become a better player. Some tips and tricks. I have 6 tips to give you guys that I've been working on, that I've been studying, that I've been watching from SHROUD and itempplays to essentially become a better Apex player, and get more wins and get more kills and just overall have a better game. So I've been studying, what do these guys do? How are they so good? Besides putting in probably all these, SHROUD puts in around 12 hours a day gaming. That's a lot. I don't have time for that. I have a job. I got school. I got stuff like that. There's no way I'm putting in 12 hours a day. Itemp, for those that don't know him, he's probably one of the best Apex players out there too, besides SHROUD. He is a beast. He carries people, goes solo, and wins. He's such a beast. Anyway, what did these people do that's so different than like a normal player? Well, I've been studying their gameplays, been studying what they do, and I think I actually have it. I got 6 tips for you guys to practice and take note on, and to when you guys are playing your next game, to think about, hey, let me do step 3, let me do step 4, let me make sure I'm on step 5. So we're just going to be going over the steps, and these will work for any basically competitive shooter game out there, really, now that I'm thinking about it, because they're all just kind of all around. It's all like a mindset type of deal, and just having good strategies. So the first one is mental preparation. You gotta have mental preparation. Going in there knowing what you're doing. There's a quote that goes like, in order to win or accelerate your skills, you need to have greatness will to prepare. So basically what that's saying is that you're going to have to go in there like an NBA player, like a professional athlete. You have to go in there, if you really, really want some wins, you have to go in there mentally prepared, like, hey, I'm going to be the champion. This is what I'm going to do. Stay fast, stay strong, stay quick, whatever your legend is. Make sure you're prepared to use them, and I'd stick between 1 or 2 legends. Don't be switching on, I had a bad game, let me just totally shift. If you're really good with one legend, stay with that legend. Maybe you just had a bad game, and we'll talk more about that later on in the video, but, get your mindset focus right. That's what all these professionals do. They don't go in there. Yes, video games, of course, we play it for casual. We like to have fun. But if you're really trying to have wins all night, you're gonna have to go in there with a different mindset. You have to go in there with, hey, this is like my last game ever. My back is against the wall. I have to win this. I have to win this for some prize money. I have to win this, maybe for whatever you gotta think about. I gotta win this for my family. I gotta win this for my girl. I gotta win this for my brother. Whatever you gotta do, mentally prepare. I gotta win this for me, because I want to become the champion. So you gotta do what you gotta do. So that is step 1. Make sure you have mental preparation. The second one is train your aim. We see these pro players do it all the time. They're always training their aim, practicing every day with the same weapons, getting faster and faster, getting better with these weapons, learning the recoil patterns, learning how to control these weapons. And so if you don't go in there, if you go in there using, the same R99 every game, and you're not trying the G7 Scout or the Peacekeeper, what happens when you land and there's 3 people on you, and your only weapon is a Peacekeeper, and you don't know how to use it? You're out here shooting it all over. You're gonna die. So be familiar with all the weapons. Train your aim on all the weapons. If you have to go into training, do that. Nobody's gonna judge you. Nobody. I guarantee it. If you go back into training, go training every day. Go train, twice a day. Maybe like 3 times a week. Just do it every other day. Pick up a weapon. Train. Get some headshots. Practice, practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. Training your aim in video games, you're going to be a beast. Every day that you don't practice is a day you are getting worse. Just know that. I'm not saying you have to play every day video games, especially if you can't, like if you got work and stuff like that, but every time you hop on, you should at least be training your aim, working on it, and becoming a better player. The next tip I have for you guys is playing with the same team. Now, iTemp doesn't do this. He doesn't play with the same team. He plays with like randoms most of the time. but he basically plays like regular game modes, not like ranked game modes. And Shroud, he's all about the ranked, the high predator game modes. And if you think about it, he sticks with the same team. He does that. He doesn't play with different people. He plays with the same guys over and over every day because he wants to get familiar with, how they work. They work better as a team. You don't see professional players working with different people every game. It's the same team. They find out each other's weaknesses, they find out each other's strengths, and they use them. Hey, you're really good as a lifeline. Stick with being a lifeline. Oh man, you're good at being, a bloodhound. Stick with being a bloodhound or crypto. You're really good at being a wraith, a crypto. Whatever your team members are, whatever they're good at, make sure they improve and get better, And then if you guys aren't playing like raids, or you're just going into normal games, maybe you're training your aim on those games. Everybody tries out different legends, just experiment, get both of them. Experiment and experience are the best. So playing with the same people, knowing how they work, having that communication is going to be way better than just going in and playing with some randoms. So this tip is a tip I found from watching itempplays, and this guy's a beast, by the way. Straight beast. Like, if you ever get into a game with him on PS4, just don't leave. Even if you die, just don't leave. His gameplay is so entertaining to watch. Anyway, he's a Pathfinder main. He's a 100% a Pathfinder main, and he's always trying to get the high ground. This guy is always after great positioning and the high ground. The high ground, guarantee you, is going to be probably like an 85% better spot than having, the lower ground like Anakin and Obi-Wan. We already went through that in Star Wars,
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground! You underestimate my power! Don't try it!
Having the high ground, your positioning will be better, your aim will be better, you will be able to shoot down instead of looking up and the sun's in your eyes and you're getting shot down at. Nobody wants that. Nobody, having the high ground, having the better positioning is gonna win you more gunfights. So if you could, if you're getting shot down, if someone's above you shooting down at you, I would dip. Not even gonna lie, no one's gonna judge you. Dip. If you're like not feeling where you're at, just leave. You don't have to, fight that fight. If you don't want to, if you feel like, hey, this isn't good, we're getting shot down at, I don't have a good shot on my opponent, let's just leave. Let's just try to flank him. Let's try to do something else. No, you don't have to stay. And I see a lot of my teammates do that online. Like, it's some masculinity thing. Like, no, we could leave. Let's approach him from a different angle and get him. Let's get him. Like, if he's having the high ground, why can't we have the high ground? It's not fair. So let's reposition and get him. So that is a wonderful tip. Always work on getting the high ground. Always, always. Keep up your confidence too when you're gaming. When you're gaming and you're losing bat to bat to bat, when you're getting smats bat to bat to bat, make sure you're always going in each game with confidence. And what do you mean by confidence in video games? I mean, like, hey, we're gonna win this game. Hey, we're doing good. You're doing good. Look alive. Stay alive. Don't be so hard on yourself. Oh, I suck. Oh man, I suck. And don't be blaming it on your teammates too. Own up from your mistakes. Own up. Hey, oh, I died right there from my lack of ammo, my lack of loot. Next time I'm gonna go in, try to get better loot and win. I will get better loot. Have that mental preparation. Step one right here. It's all about having that mental preparation, having that confidence, going in there and messing people up. That's what you want to do, and that's what you got to do. So having your confidence, if you're lacking confidence, your gunfights are going to be off, you're going to have bad aim, and you're probably not going to get good positioning because you're not going to care. You're just going to be like, oh well, and you're not going to get as much win. The last step is learning from your mistakes. Ladies and gentlemen, learning from your mistakes has to be the biggest one, because you have to learn, like, when you fail, you have to know why you failed. Why did this guy get the jump on me? Did he have the high ground? Did he like have a better weapon than me? Was my aim bad? My aim was bad. Let me go into training and practice my aim for a little bit. Go back into a match. Learning from your mistakes. Oh, I did a call out. 2 squads coming our way, and our team got attacked from both sides. That was on me. Own up to your mistakes. Hey guys, that was my fault. I missed my shots. Won't happen again. Let's restart and get a win. Own up to your mistakes, and you will be a much better player. You will realize, like, oh, not to do that again. Oh, let's rush them, but let's throw some grenades in, so some damage will be taken off. Or Crypto, go use your drone, and then we'll rush them. Especially if they have purple armor and you have like a blue shield or maybe like a level 1. You're going to be playing it safe. So learn, you can't just rush a gold armor, when you have a level 1 armor. So it's like, you got to play it safe. You got to know what you're doing, and learning from your mistakes is going to be that way of learning. So overall, those are my 6 steps. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button, comment down below. How are you guys doing? In fact, actually take these tips, go play some matches, come back, let me know. Did it work? Did you get a win? And overall, I just hope this video will help you and becoming a better Apex player. And if you want to play Apex with me, let's play on some PS4. Put your gamer tag in the comments down below, and I will add you guys, and we'll play some games and get some wins using these tips. Hopefully this will make you a better player and just a better person in life. Sometimes you gotta have that confidence. You gotta have that mindset if you're going in to take a test for school or a test for work or just a first day at the job. Having that confidence is the way to go. Overall, just have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.